Greetings and welcome to the third week of Morrowind Modding Madness. Over the last week, all 4 teams have built and released 4 items mods for our second week's challenge to build an items mod. Almost all of these were released at the very last minute though, so we won't have a showcase of them until tomorrow probably. But we do already have the new popular vote poll up for the items mods, and you can find a link to that down in the video description below, where you can, vote for your favourite items mod, along with download links for all the items mods that were released. But in the meantime, the scores are in for the house mod challenge. So let's see how each of our teams fared, shall we? I do apologise for the frame rate drops here. The Tower of Madness is getting a bit crowded. As you can see, all the towers have increased in size and height along with their team scores. And first off, we have Team Green Cow, composed of AutoClock, EnclaveKiller, and SC Engineer 99. Team Green Cow scored a 6.75 out of 10 possible points overall for the House Mod Challenge, with a 4.75 score out of a possible 6 points from our panel of judges, and 2 points from the popular vote. Rattleteeth Manor received high marks for innovation and creativity, but at the same time got middle-of-the-road marks for judge preference, with only 1 judge out of 3 saying they absolutely planned to use this house mod in an upcoming save game, while the other judges noted that the layout of Rattleteeth Manor felt a little bit too much like a dungeon, and didn't seem practical as a, player home layout. But still, Team Green Cow got a lot of points from the first challenge, enough to put them in 3rd place and within striking distance of 2nd. And as such, the tower has grown a fair amount. Should they win the items round, who knows, this Telvanni Tower may grow into a full-scale city. And next up we have Team Flying Guars, composed of TheDrunkenMudcrab and MementoMoritius. And Team Flying Guars scored a total of 7.6 points out of 10 possible in the House Mod Challenge, putting them just 0.85 points above Green Cow. And as you can see, their towers are of a fairly similar height. Nil Run received a score of 4.6 out of a possible 6 points from our judges, and 3 points from the popular vote. Nil Run received moderately high marks for judge preference, but low marks for creativity and originality, with several judges noting it seemed a bit bland in style and design, but they appreciated the lore-friendly and vanilla tone, as did apparently the popular vote, since the popular vote propelled Nil Run into 2nd place in a very close race between them and Team Green Cow. And anyway, our next and also tallest team tower is Team Cuti Kouti, composed of R0, Digmen, and Povuholo. Team Cuti Kouti scored a 9.35 out of 10 overall possible points in the House Mod Challenge, putting them in 1st place above pretty much all the other competitors with a taller tower. And you'll notice that in the back, there's a 2nd tower that's been linked up here, representing Team Cuti Kouti's win in the House Mod category. As teams win each category, they'll grow secondary towers representing those victories, and overall, Mr. Mudhut's real estate scored a 5.35 out of 6 possible points from our judges, and the maximum 4 points from the popular vote. Both the judges and the popular vote loved the simple yet innovative design of Mudhut's estate, enjoying the concept of a house on the back of a mud crab. Though multiple judges did confess some modest disappointment with the house interior, saying it didn't quite feel like a house mod, but overall the unique design won pretty much everyone over, and the mod got high marks in both innovation and judge preference. Finally, we have Team Ratchet Net, composed of Greatness 7, MatthewTheBagel, and VvardenfellTribez. Team Ratchet Net scored a 5.75 out of 10 possible points in the House Mod Challenge, putting them in last place, which was, kind of expected, since they sadly could not finish their mod in time. Still, Team Ratchet Net scored a 3.75 from the judges and 2 points from the popular vote, with judges commenting on some of the well-crafted and detailed environments included in faction living quarters, but also noting the overall incomplete state of the mod and inconsistent interior quality, with some rooms just left empty or the occasional piece of overpowered loot. As such, the mod got knocked a bit on functionality, but managed to get modest scores in innovation and judge preference, with multiple judges saying they were interested in seeing a finished mod. And hopefully the team will actually release a finished mod at some point, and pull ahead in the 2nd round with a strong showing. But anyway, now that we've reviewed the scores for each team, it's time to reveal this week's modding challenge. So let's head on up to the platform and see what Guars has in store for us this week. And it's a quest mod! Hooray! I'm so happy! Finally, we get something that's interesting. Okay, so this week's modding challenge is to build and release a quest mod by December 24th at 6 PM Central Time, I can personally think of no better way to spend the last week before the holidays than working on a quest mod. In fact, I may even join in myself, though not for the competition, of course, just to, kind of see if I can finish a quest mod in just a week's time. But anyway, the quest mod category is pretty obvious. You just need to make a mod with at least one quest in it and release it by the deadline. So this is really as easy or difficult as you want it to be. And best select all the teams. The Tower of Madness has spoken, and may the most Shilgorath-inspired vision of madness win.